Hi again, everyone. Brian Rhodes here. I hope all is well with you today. Well, it's 8 degrees here today, balmy. The snow's all gone. Dreary skies, not very seasonal, that's for darn sure. But hey, today I want to talk to you about some terminologies. I'd like to get some definitions laid down as to the terms cryptocurrency, digital currencies, virtual currencies, and how they do interplay, all right? So let's start by talking about digital currencies firstly. Digital currencies have been referred to as being digital money, electronic currency, and so on. But they have an interesting claim to fame, and that's their unique claim to fame, and that is that they're only held in digital form. They're not held in the form of dollars, nickels and dimes, etc. And like fiat currencies, they also allow for instant transactions and borderless transference of ownership. So it's very close to what might be deemed a fiat currency. And one of, I guess, the digital currency's biggest claims to fame now is that it is a close representation of the currency we use every day to make purchases in our fiat system. And interestingly enough, it said that 95% now of, or more maybe, of all currency in the world is digital. And that basically means it's not held in physical form. What even makes it more interesting is that this world of digital currency is being traded increasingly on the web and at a ever lessening cost. With that credibility, flexibility, and reduced cost, it's going to have obviously some mass appeal, as we've seen, and we'll see even more so when it comes to the more elevated digital currency, and of course that's cryptocurrency. But before we get to that, let's talk about virtual currency. You know, I'm not a game player, so I don't really have any experience in virtual currencies, but is it a digital currency? Yes, it's a digital currency. But again, it's sort of that unregulated money that's used on the web in closed loop communities, in games and whatnot, by specific members, as I say, in these virtual communities. Now, some I understand are currencies that are bought and sold in apps, but nonetheless, like the basic interpretation, or shall we say definition, of a digital currency, it is on the web or the internet. So I guess all virtual currencies would apply as being a digital currency, okay? Now, keep in mind that the way you would define virtual currency is that, as I think I said, you can't buy, bread, you can't buy a car with it or whatever, and I think that's probably why it has the definition, and the definition is that virtual currency is referred to as being an online currency, but that does not live at all outside the web or off the internet. It can only be exchanged on the internet and only used for virtual goods, all right? So now we've got digital currencies, we've got virtual currency, which is a digital currency, but now what's next? Well, let me say this first off. All digital currency is virtual. All virtual currency is digital, but not all virtual or digital currency is cryptocurrency. So, what is cryptocurrency? I have my definition here. Some may disagree, but here you go. A cryptocurrency is a digital asset. That's a token or a coin using cryptography to protect transactions, verify transfers, and control the introduction and creation of new coins or tokens. All right? But, of course, to understand that definition, you would have to know the term cryptography and what it means. Well, definition of cryptography. Cryptography is the use of techniques or protocols set up when dealing with information security. That is to deliver confidentiality, integrity, authenticity, and proof that is fact with a high degree of certainty. All right? It was on this basis that Bitcoin was the first decentralized digital cryptocurrency. So, are Bitcoin and Bitcoin-like currencies digital currencies? Yes, they are. But they're obviously more than that as well. Cryptocurrencies leverage the internet for all of its functions, for all things that it is noted for. And cryptocurrencies have expanded the use of digital currencies into the real world, into the fiat world, in a real way. I mean, buying cars and things of that nature. And as I said earlier, at ever lessening costs. They also have evaluated into using cryptocurrencies into P2P exchanges, people-to-people exchanges, which is becoming a major, obviously, function of the cryptocurrencies. So by definition, if a currency is trading people-to-people, and it's used in real-world purchases of goods and services, and it uses cryptography to protect transactions, verify transfers and control the introduction and creation of new coins or tokens, then guess what? It's a cryptocurrency. And it is digital. And it is virtual. But it's the upper element, in other words, the key factor now, the key digital currency that's out there. And the alternative is, of course, in definition, if a currency is only used in the virtual world in closed loop systems, then they are likely to be virtual currencies and not cryptocurrencies. Okay? So understand what crypto means and why cryptography is used in the cryptocurrency, and understand the idea that it exists really on the web, but it can migrate or move out into the real world to buy goods and services, and you have a pretty good definition of cryptocurrency, okay? Hope that helps. That's all I want to get to today. We'll be talking soon about the plans that Canada has when it comes to retail digital currencies, okay? We'll talk to you soon. Take care. Until next time, stay well.